Raider Nation, gather round and listen close. Can you feel it? That tremor beneath your feet? That's the feeling of change. That's the feeling of an empire being forged not in the glitz and glamour of the strip, but in the fire and soul of a front office that is finally playing chess while the rest of the league plays checkers. For too long, we've been fed promises of a new dawn, only to see the same false twilight. But this feels different. This feels calculated. This feels personal. What if I told you that the biggest moves being made have nothing to do with money and everything to do with loyalty? What if I told you a Super Bowl winning champion, a linebacker with the heart of a lion, chose the silver and black, not because of our new legendary head coach, but because of a secret weapon in the front office, a bond forged years ago? What if I told you that while this warrior fortifies our present, our leadership is already looking 2 years into the future, targeting the heir to our throne, the next quarterback to lead us to glory? And what if I told you that to survive the wars of this season, our coach is making a call to a ghost from his past, a Pro Bowl defender he personally molded into a star, to come and lock down our defenses right now? This isn't just a series of moves, nation. This is a master plan unfolding before our very eyes. It's a three-pronged attack on the NFL that screams commitment, vision, and ruthless aggression. There's an undercurrent of fear for our opponents, a surge of hope for us, and a deep well of curiosity about what comes next. If you feel that fire burning in your gut, smash that like button. Let the league know the nation is awake. And before you read another word, comment below with who you think this front office secret weapon is. The answer is about to change everything you thought you knew about why players now choose to come to Las Vegas. And it starts with a revelation that will shake you to your core. The secret weapon. The master architect. The man behind the curtain pulling strings of loyalty that run deeper than any contract is our assistant general manager, John Spytek. And the Super Bowl champion he personally delivered to our doorstep is none other than the ferocious field-commanding linebacker Devin White. That's right, Raider Nation. When asked why he chose us, White didn't lead with the coach, the city, or the money. He led with 2 words: John Spytek. This wasn't a transaction, it was a reunion. White spoke of a genuine relationship forged back in 2019 when Spytek, then with Tampa Bay, took him to dinner, met his family, and built a bond so strong that Spytek's own kids wore White's jersey. This is the new Raider way. It's not just about what you can do on the field, it's about who you are as a person. White said he came on his visit, felt the genuine energy from Coach Pete Carroll and the belief system being installed, and knew he wanted to be part of the build. He wants to be there when the success happens, so he can feel like he had a real part in it. This is monumental. This is a culture shift in real time. We have a front office led by men like Spytek that doesn't just scout players. They build families. They create an environment where a player of Devin White's caliber, a champion, chooses us because he trusts the man building the roster. He trusts the vision of Patrick Graham, who showed him exactly how his unique, explosive talents would be unleashed in our defense. This singular move sends a message to every free agent in the league. Las Vegas is a destination where relationships matter, where you will be valued beyond the stat sheet. But this new culture of loyalty and family isn't just about winning now. It's about building a foundation so strong that it can support a dynasty. And while Spytek and White lock down the heart of our defense, Carroll is looking down the road, already planning for the most critical position in all of sports. Their eyes are on a name no one in the nation is talking about. Yet. Keep that feeling of hope and stability, nation, because it's about to get a high-octane injection of future-focused adrenaline. While we have a solid, respected veteran in Geno Smith ready to lead us into battle this season, Pete Carroll is not a man who thinks only about the present. He is building for tomorrow, and the year after that. And the whispers are turning into roars. The Raiders are predicted to be making a bold, aggressive move in the 2026 NFL Draft. The target? A potential franchise quarterback who could become the face of this new era. Get this name burned into your memory. John Mateer. The Oklahoma gunslinger, a transfer from Washington State, is the player analysts are pegging as Carroll's guy. Mateer is coming off a season where he threw for 29 touchdowns against just 7 interceptions, and he's poised to take over the Sooners' offense and potentially light the college football world on fire in 2025. The prediction is that the Raiders will see enough to make him their first-round pick, their hand-chosen successor to lead this team for the next decade. Think about the sheer audacity and foresight of this plan. Carroll and Spytek are building a culture so attractive with players like Devin White that they know they can afford to look ahead. They are creating the perfect ecosystem, a tough, loyal defense and a stable environment for a young quarterback to step into and thrive. Geno Smith is the perfect bridge, a pro's pro who can win games for us now while the groundwork is laid for the future king. This isn't a panic move, it's a power move. It tells the entire league that the Raiders are not just trying to patch holes, they are architecting a long-term dynasty. But a future king needs a fortified castle, and a franchise quarterback is useless if the defense can't protect a lead right now. The future is bright, but a potential weakness in our secondary threatens to cast a shadow over this season, and that's precisely why Pete Carroll is reaching into his past to make a call to a warrior he knows and trusts. This is the final piece of the puzzle, Nation, the move that ties the past, present, and future together in one stunning, win-now power play. The Warrior has a name, and it's a name that should send shivers down the spines of opposing receivers. Shaquill Griffin. That's right. The former Pro Bowl cornerback, the very same player Pete Carroll drafted in the 3rd round and molded into a star in Seattle, is in Las Vegas working out for the team as we speak. This is not a drill. This isn't just kicking the tires on any random free agent. This is the general calling for one of his most trusted former lieutenants. Griffin became a Pro Bowler in 2019 under Carroll. He knows the system, he knows the standards, and he knows what it takes to win in a Pete Carroll defense. After bouncing around the league for a few years, the chance for him to reunite with the coach who made him a star is a scenario written in the heavens. This move is the climax of the new regime's philosophy. It shows they will use every tool at their disposal. They will leverage deep, personal relationships to sign champions like Devin White. They will use their incredible foresight to plan for a future franchise quarterback like John Mateer. And they will use their legendary past to bring in trusted, battle-hardened veterans like Shaquill Griffin to plug critical holes for an immediate championship push. He would step in to compete with Eric Stokes and Jacorian Bennett, instantly elevating the entire cornerback room with his experience and tenacity. If this 3-dimensional master plan doesn't get your silver and black blood pumping, check your pulse. Hit that subscribe button and like this report to show your faith in the architects of our new era. This is it, Raider Nation. This is the proof. A regime that builds with loyalty, plans for a dynasty, and acts with ruthless efficiency to win now. They are attacking on all fronts, leaving no stone unturned. The only question left is, are you ready for the glory that follows?